Hey Joe, how are we going to do this? Helps a bit. Alrighty. What to start off with first? There's only two of these. For some reason I posted them separately. I don't know why. These are the original 1980s version. It's the Folk Crafts Hearts. Trying to see if there's any dots on the bottom. Other than minor imperfections, these are mint condition. So if you're watching YouTube, you need replacements for your set. The large ones are $10 a piece. Now these are the salad plates. There are 3 of them available. Let's just pay 4. Oh, and I include that one. Okay. But yeah, little salad plates from the hearts pattern. Very good physical condition, and other than minor stains, they're in mint condition. No chips. Nothing structurally wrong, as I like to say. Now, where's the bowls? There we go. Pinned to the bottom of the bowls, there's 2 available. Same pattern, structurally sound. Other than minor rust stains, they're completely structurally sound. The price on that one is for both of them. I just couldn't justify selling them separately. Says what person can't use 2 bowls? Even a single person. You have to have one clean, have to have one dirty. That's how it goes. Hey, Commonwealth. Alright, now where are we on the list? Oh, yes. There's 2 of these available. These are where I took giant ornaments, stuffed them full of Christmas lights, and makes a very lovely fairy light. So they just sparkle all the lights in the middle. You probably would want something stronger than the ribbon to hold them together or to hang it. But they're quite pretty. No, be kind, rewind, recycle. Let's see here. Oh, yes. The Afghan. Let me go grab that. This fits approximately onto a twin bed with random chevron and a chunky double crochet. Even though it's used, it's basically like new. It's might have been washed maybe once or twice in its lifetime. Just random chevron. I mean, the yarn's so good I could recycle it. That type of. It's perfect. Now, normally, if I made something, I wouldn't charge $20, but Grandma was very crafty. So yes, if you're looking for an Afghan, there's that one. Oh yes. Now I did not name any of these sculptures. They came with names from the artist, who was from the 80s. Now most of the structure, I believe, is a type of silicone, and he went through different color palette phases, and this one was his like brown and earth tones. And right there it says Blacky Florid or something. And these are all his. I think the snails are real. I think it's real shell. So if you're looking for an original, number 65, some other number it's hard for me to read. Is his sticker on the back? Yeah, Tom Clark, Waco, Texas, January 14th, 1995. And the white stuff, I don't know what it is. I don't think it's mold, but I can't get it off. I don't know if I want to try too hard. But this is a large piece of artwork by him. And doesn't he look like someone we all could know? Or was it the actor who played the Santa Claus on Miracle on 34th Street from the original with Natalie Wood? Looks just like him. But yeah, they're very intricate gnome sculpture or molds. Hey Tucker. Hey Vegas. Oh yes. Now the one that I'm pinning to the bottom, this is for both canisters. They just look too good together to justify separating them. This one is tin. This one is 1960s milk glass. This is a screw top. The print on here is very distinct. It's clear. Nothing wrong with it. This one was a dainty Dutch assortment, I believe, of cookies. From what year, I have no idea, but the Department Deer Park Baking Company, Hamilton, New Jersey. That makes sense. I'm from Jersey. So I don't know how long I've had it, but I don't know if I got it in Texas or not. This one I think just pops off. I don't think it's screw cap. Maybe it is. Who knows? But mint condition. Clean as clean. And even though I don't think this one had cookies, I think it might have had cigars. Because it's about that size and the print is perfect. So if you're into Dutch blue and white, this is the lot for you. And half the price is going to go into bubble wrap and packaging. Because whenever we charge shipping, it goes straight to the post office. So I don't get anything extra for keeping things safe. So a lot of the prices reflect the bubble wrap, the peanuts, and if I have to buy a box. Because I like when things arrive in good condition and not broken or busted or any of those things. Oh, this one's also a favorite of mine. Same guy made this one, and he made fun of her name a little bit. This is Bowling Alley. Playing a version, I think they call it, was it Candlepin? Now, I didn't name her. The name is right in there. Love beautiful leaves and details. And she definitely has a face that it's either someone you know or she's focusing very hard. And this one had the information about it. Allie was a special commission, number 5110. She claims that she's a Cancer from 1990. This wood sprite loves to bowl. She's a real bowling alley. The initials on her lane stand for the Ladies Professional Bowling Tour, and that's what she's aiming for. There are some differences in wood sprite bowling. Because they live outdoors, they begin bowling on the green. Due to her small size, Allie uses a marble for her bowling ball, hemlock cones for 10 pins, and a leaf for her arm brace. Because she's a professional bowler, she won't need the backup ball. Maybe she'll score 300, a perfect score. Her lucky coin says, stay for the fun of it. And Allie's one of the more 70 million people who are bowled over by this game each year. And for this reason, I'm seriously thinking about offering this to because in Arlington, Texas, they actually have the National Museum for Bowling. They do. So if you're obsessed. Tom Clark, signing, Tyler, Texas, January 8th, 1994. This is one of his original pieces. I just think she's so cute. So for $20, you have a piece of Texas history and art. And so the details on the faces. He did a really good job for an artist. Usually nowadays, they just kind of mush everything together and say, yeah, don't you know what it is? Like, no. Make it look like something I can identify. Hey, Open. Hello, Abby. Oh, this biggin. This is a MFer on size. Okay. The top says Brayton Tumph. However you wish to say that. This is the lid. Or at least it works as a lid. Has all the normal crazing. And it's clean, clean, clean. And the bottom says Roscan part number 2688-35GB Taiwan. Now, I'm not entirely sure that these aren't two separate dishes, but when you stack one on top of the other, it does work as a perfect, like, Dutch oven style contraption. Hence, so for $30, you get those two big ones. I gotta put them down separately. The terracotta means you can cook without any type of toxins leaking into your food. The same reason that Fiesta ware exists. Fiesta ware was created so that nothing would leach into people's food while they cooked. Okay, after that one. Now, because of the wideness of the mouth, that's why I know it's a water carafe and not a wine carafe. We all know that 1960s cut glass pattern. I love all the lines and the cut little notches in there. $20. Isn't she pretty? Let's see. There we go. Now, any pricing on the mugs is because of how much bubble wrap and peanuts I need to fit them into a 6x6 box. A lot of these are taller, so they'll need the 6x6 and not the 4x4 size box. And that's what happens when you know you're shipping extremely well. Now, this is a stoneware mug. It could be a replacement if you need to be. It's by Dansk. The pattern, what was it called? Fiance Fruit. I know this also comes another color on the bottom. This one is blue. I love how the handle just grips. It's just one of those mugs that fits good when you go like this. So yeah, $8 for Dansk. I think my grandmother might have had this pattern. She was a big fan of expensive Danish flatware and dishes. Oh. Anyone need a beast from Beauty and the Beast? These are the original dolls. It's in decent condition. Now, I'm trying to remember. They gave him abs. The clothes are in decent condition. The felt's in decent condition. So, yes, if you're a collector of the genre, here's the beast. He will need some assistance standing upright. He's not that balanced. And that's why we lean him up against the wall. Anybody looking for cookbooks? Move some of this stuff out of the way. For $3 whole, I'm not even going to insult anyone with an auction. Low carb, hardcover. It's a good book. Big pictures. Very modern. You know, in case anyone cares how to make dill poached salmon. Or I think this is also the one where when it became suddenly popular, you know, salad in a jar. So it talks about stuff like that. Okay. 2 teacups, yellow, Fiesta ware. Non-toxic glazings. I don't know what they go for normally, but teacups are teacups. They're always good. They're always cute and useful, no matter what. Let's see those. Uh, Anything pinned yet? Good. Now this is a Japan style mug with your pink, your green, your wood or bamboo style handle with roses, I guess. Unmarked square mug. Here we go. Alright, did the bowls. If anyone wants to look at the listing at the bottom for the handmade wall art, that one took a very long time to make. I hand dyed the yarn myself. The knitting needles were not cheap, they're real bamboo. But that one was created almost as a joke because it's like, after I knit this wall hanging, is it really art? That's the question. It's like, is it just a piece of crap to somebody else, or is it true art knowing how much time and effort went into a thing? No different than the gnome art. It's no different. Like, does it have value and is it art? Is it? You must ask yourself. Just like the crocheted blanket, is that art? Does it have value? Or some of the crocheted doilies and dream catchers always make our lives better. But is that art too? Does it have value? All right. Many on the wall are for sale. There's another purple on purple that says art. Here's the race car bank. Which car was it? 1997 Haveline race car bank. New in box. Teach kids how to save money. $10. Well, these are very hard to find. The print is perfect. No coffee stains. It says number 2 on the bottom. Otherwise, $10 if anyone's looking. Those. I don't know if Tom gave her a name or not. It's one of his smaller pieces by Tom Clark. He has that smug look that my grandmother would sometimes get. Like I said, she looks like someone you know. Or maybe it could be a new version of Elf on a Shelf. But this face will actually make the kids think maybe she does know something. Usually he'd mark them, like her curls in the back with a bow. Tom Clark signing Waco, Texas, January 14th, 1995. So there's no. Oh, here we go. I think it's. There's 1987, number 55. That's my time to use the mold. It just says MRS, so maybe it just means Mrs. Maybe he did it after his wife. No stamps. Sorry. But yeah, that would make sense. The Mrs. 1987, 55. So 55th casting of this mold. So $10 for the Mrs. It said he named them. I just tell you what he chose. Oh, this one. Mikhail. Gnome art. This was a very detailed mold indeed. You look at all the stuff on the bottom. And then this texture is amazing. It's like wool, but hard. We all know that face. We've all seen it at least once. So $20. He's nice, good, and heavy. Tall. Colors are as is. The artist was going through a phase, and this is the color palette that he chose. This was for Karn Artist Promotional, Plano, Texas, August 27th, 1995. Where did it write his name? Mikhail, 1989. You can read that on there. But yeah, this is rather interesting mold art. He does such a good job. Because it was just some old, like, Smurf looking face, I would never have picked those up. But those look like, they look like people. They look like they're really about something. That one's in the other room. Pedro Jack. He came with that name. Another one from Karn. I just love the leaves around his hat. It's very detailed. He's covered with books or things that look like books or texts or something. Like, it says Karn in there. I don't know what that is, but it's more with Karn. I think it might even be signed by somebody. So there is a signature and some other stuff down there. But yeah, number 27. Oh, there we go. Pedro Jack. It's in the leaf. 1986, I think is what it says. And it used to give his full bio on the bottom, like he's a real person. He probably was known to somebody somewhere. So $20 for Pedro Jack. Hey, Kathleen. Oh, and last but not least, $10 for Penny by Tom Clark. Like I said before, I don't know what the white stuff is. It's not coming off. It's just whatever palette he's stuck with, and I mean, technically, I guess you could repaint it, but that's not what the artist picked. Yep, it's Clark. The date. Penny. She looks about as real as one of those Saturday Evening Post people. Somebody wanted this one. I've never seen one like it since. Precious Moments mug. Clean bottom, clean middle. 2010 Precious Moments. Dishwasher safe, microwave safe. Oh, yes, the goblets. The 3 goblets. It's 3 of these. Mint condition. No chips or scrapes that I'm aware of. No manufacturing problems. But yes, 15 for 3. And a lot of that goes towards bubble wrap and finding a box big enough to ship them. One I have 4 goblets of. It's more of a grape with mixed fruit. 3-dimensional, clean, a little bit heavy. Oh, that's all I got. I thought they were fun and cute and would make really good votive candle holders. So yes, there's 4 of those. Did I do that one yet? Oh yes, this one. Starbucks Mermaid coffee mug. New with the full box. The other part of it's in the closet. This is Starbucks of the year on it. 2016. 2016. It's all tail from here, buddy. Let's see. Texas. There's a few of these available. New with box, or at least most of the box. The other ones do full boxes. This is from 2015. Texas mug. Brandy spanking new. Never been used. Never been washed. What was this one? Dallas. Same exact thing, just with the name Dallas and a different arrangement of activities from around the city. Like, these are real shapes of buildings that are in downtown. So if you're from there, I guess maybe it makes more sense. There we go. And the cow is partially true. There's 2 or 3 cow sculptures in downtown. Wonder if they stole the idea from the year, because way back when I graduated high school, New York City had this thing where they were covered in cow statues. And each one was a different theme or colors, or they're just all over the city. They were cool. And Dallas now has some, for as long as I've been here. Sorry. Sleep has not been kind. Each of these have 4. They're all slightly different shapes. I have 3 sets left. There's usually some minor chipping up near the tips, but none of them are sharp and will harm anyone. I found these on Amazon. Mine are original vintage, but the ones I found that were similar on Amazon, they wanted $40 for one of these. I'm like, that's highway robbery. It stirs stuff. I was thinking about turning these into some type of even window display. Just there's bubbles in the glass. They're gorgeous. Used to be light catchers or something. But yes, there's 3 of these available. Packs of 4 for 20. And no, I don't believe in gouging people for $40 for a stick that stirs your iced tea. Oh yes, paleo. Where's that one? Another giant ass cookbook. I've read it twice, and that's about the only use it ever got. She's very good at what she does. Makes all food very, very interesting. Good pictures, well described. If you need to make raw sauerkraut, you can make raw sauerkraut. But yeah, $5. Paleo cookbook. Let's see, I already did that one. Stapler. Vintage, original, olive green. Swing line. Anyone from the 80s knows what this is. It does come with staples already in it. It's that nice vintage kind where if you push the button, it flips up. You can fix it whenever you want. It seems to be a feature that they're getting rid of nowadays. But yeah, 15 for stapler. Nice and heavy. Pasta cookbook. Hardcover. The sauces in there are worth it. I mean, they do a decent job telling you about how to make pasta, but the sauces are what really push it for me because it makes the whole meal. And hardcover pasta book, $5. It's worth it. That one was worth it. And I have a photographic memory, so. And of course, the other one for $5. Whole Life Nutrition. It's a decent cookbook. It's very vegan and vegetarian and healthy, and the bechamel sauce is to die for. But in this lovely paperback, I memorized it too much, and I'm too much of a carnivore to be that vegetarian. It just is. No coins whatsoever. Sorry, Zeus. Oh, who remembers this lady? What was her name? I used to know her name. Where is she? $50 is no big deal. It's a teeny tiny shriveled up deal. So if you know anyone who's turning 50 for $8, mint condition. What is it? Shoebox Greetings, a tiny division of Hallmark, 1988. Now, this one can either be a pie holder or one of those floating candle vase things. It's huge. It is not short by any means. I mean, it's massive. So for $20, you get that display item. Stick yarn in it, stick Christmas balls in it. They're great. All right, so there's a collection of 6 of these. I wanted them to go with those little the special plates that were like dinette sets where you get a cup of soup and a sandwich. The bottoms didn't fit. Otherwise, these are just punch bowl cups, etched glass punch bowl cups. There's a set of them of 6, so 6 for 12. They're so cute. Or use them for playing tea house or something. Have a tea party with the kid or something. They're that size. All right, this one. This one I just don't care what happens to it. My mother sent this to me because okay, my grandmother died, and she sent this to me as if it was an emotionally attached item, and I had never seen this item a day in my life. So my grandmother never served anything with this. I don't know when she got it. The silver's in decent condition, but anyone that needs a relish tray with beautiful handles, $5. I already have all the good stuff from my grandma. I got it when I was a teenager, and that's all they're ever going to find out. Vintage Hallmark. If anyone still works in an office anymore these days. Remember the artist? I think she also did the cartoon for the cartoon named Kathy. How to get along with people at work. $8. All right, now these are $8 a piece because of packaging and bubble wrap and whatnot. There's a few of these that obviously go with the heart Tishan stuff. Folk Craft Hearts by Tijan, made in China. And there are a few of those available. All right. Now these are not very common. This is the creamer. It's Maholica style. $10 for the creamer. Isn't this pretty? And then the cups that match it. Mm. Oh, sorry. Welcome in, everybody. Two people wanted this one. I don't know if you're into buying advertisements. Morton International, made in China. The Tin Box Company of America, Inc. Doesn't say a date, doesn't say if it's microwavable or safe or whatever that good stuff is. This one's not as wide as the other one, but it's what you use to make trifling. You know, the layered dessert. Or Christmas balls. Or floating lit candles and all that kind of stuff. And just to say I showed y'all. Just skipping all the junk on the floor. Well, most of those are for sale. Most of them. And if you get lucky, you can make it look like you make it look like the solar system with dream catchers, basically. That's what I was trying to go for up there. And then I got too many of them. That one can make a very nice sun. The poinsettia one. Hey, Alec. What else am I looking for? Trends. Well, that is that. Get back to me knitting. Hey, Martin. Welcome in. Hey, JD. Hey, Holly. Can I help y'all find anything? Hey, Martinez. Hey, Gerald. Y'all need help find anything? Welcome in, Cream. Hey, Robert. Hey, Gloria. I'm doing okay. Just tired from allergy season. I get to drive tonight. Do ride share. Gas prices been killer, but people seem to sense that, so they've been extra kind. Where y'all from? Where y'all from? Welcome in. No. No VHS. Welcome in. We'll see what that becomes. We shall see. That vent up there makes everything very, very cold. My husband refuses to make it warmer. It's only gotten colder because I moved the desk, so now I'm like in direct line of that vent. Before I was off to the side. Tempted to move the table back, but I get to have double mirrors now if I flip the camera around. Hello, Pinky. I just gotta find that. Of course, that happens. Story of my life. Dropping things. Greatest contraption ever. Hello. How y'all doing? Welcome in, Colleen. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Mac. Trying to warm up. I told my husband I'm good with 75, 80 degrees, but no. He thinks we have to have it this cold so he can sleep at night. I moved the table, not realizing I was putting myself in direct line of that vent that's above my head, and it just blows straight down on me. Welcome in. Let's see here. Welcome in. Substack Glorious. Welcome in, everybody. Incognito 1111. Most the internet is incognito. Y'all need help finding anything? Where is Sidonia? Welcome in. Holler if you need something. Where are y'all from? Welcome in. Holler if you don't find anything. I'm gonna need a little more description on monster and high dolls. Are we talking high as in height or high as in they look like they're drugged? The only doll that's technically a doll that I have is from Beauty and the Beast. That's the only doll I have. You mean Monster High School? No, all I got is the one Disney. That's over with.